Sometime last month, I posted this short on my channel. It's an easy and cute DIY snowman snow globe. Some of the projects I make are meant to be fun for you and the kids, and this was one of them. However, right after making it, I got an idea using the same technique, but a little more fancy. Today, I'll be showing you how to recreate this easy winter-themed snow globe bottle and add LED lights. Welcome back to DIY No Need to Cry with Ivelisse. Let's get started. Hi, my crafty fam, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'll be using an empty wine bottle and a plastic ornament ball for the topper. To begin, print and cut out this cute silhouette of a snowy cabin. The link where you can download this image is down below. And yes, you can use an inkjet printer with this image because it's black and white. You can also use whatever image you'd like, or none at all. Now I just have to decoupage it onto the bottle. If you're new to decoupage, I have a whole playlist linked below explaining it in more detail. While that dries, I will work on the topper. My ornament ball comes in 2 halves, so I'll be gluing them together. And again, you can use whatever you want for the topper. I'll be adding water to the bottle, so I added a cork. Using my X-Acto knife, I slit into the cork. Or at least I attempted to. Which reminds me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support goes towards the channel and new crafting supplies that you can see I desperately need. Once I was happy with the fit, I Gorilla Glued it in. Once it was dry, I painted a wavy pattern around it to look like snow. I filled in the rest and used a pouncer brush to smooth it out before setting it to dry. By now, the bottle was dry and I could go ahead and add the snow. I created the snow on the bottom half and then created it on the top half. I left the middle blank because that's the snow globe part. I gave it 2 coats of white. Once it was dry, it was time to add the glitter. You want to go over all the snow with Mod Podge or whatever white glue you have, and you want to do it swiftly. That way, the glue doesn't dry before placing the glitter. You can also do it in sections, but I like to do it all at once. I feel it prevents lumps. And now for my favorite part. Adding the glitter. I wanted the snow in the cabin to have that same sparkle, so I repeated the steps using a smaller brush. And then again for the top of the bottle. I glittered the whole bottle without waiting on each section to dry, but you might find it easier to wait in between each one. That way, it doesn't get ruined. Once everything was dry, I brushed off all the excess glitter and I repeated the process. I added a total of 3 layers of glitter. And if you're wondering if it's necessary to add that many, it's not. I do it because I feel my white glitter needs it to look good. I also didn't seal it because I couldn't find my glitter sealer, and I didn't want to use any other sealer on this glitter. So I will be spraying it with hairspray for the time being. I then did the same thing for the topper. I also added some to the cork to make sure it blended nicely when I put it all together. To finish it, I shortened the cork. It will make it easier to put back on the bottle. That's it for the design part. And guys, I know I can make some pretty complicated designs at times, but I promise you this is straightforward. It's as easy as it looks, but you have to take your time and go step by step. That's what I've been trying to do lately, is create beautiful projects with easy executions so that you can recreate or get inspired. To create the snow globe, I added chunky iridescent glitter with a funnel. Add to your liking. Next, I filled the bottle with water. Be careful not to spill it onto your design. Some people add baby oil or glycerin to the water to prevent it from turning brown over time. I'm not going to add anything to mine, and I'll let you know if I should have in a few months. Before placing the cork, I gave it a test run to make sure I liked it. I then placed the cork. Last but not least, to take the bottle to the next level, I added a push button LED light to the bottom. And here it is, all finished. I love how it turned out. It didn't turn out exactly how I had planned, but it's still super cute. I think it's the glitter. I'm going to see if I can find another white iridescent glitter that is of better quality and throw it on top of this one, and we'll see. I'll let you know if I do. And for my crafty members that hate working with loose glitter, Taina Maria, you can always use glitter glues. But remember that with glitter glues, you might have to add more layers. This was such a fun and relaxing bottle to make. Did any of you get any ideas from this project? Any gears going? If you did, I would love to hear them. You guys inspire me with your ideas as well. That's it for this week, my crafty fam. Thank you, Jennifer Half, for this awesome request. I hope you enjoyed it, and if any of you have any requests, please leave them down below. And as always, crafty fam, don't forget to have fun, be creative, and make a mess. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to thumbs it up, as it helps the growth of the channel, and to show your support. If you're new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing to get updates on future videos. And remember, do it yourself. There's no need to cry.